I can't sleep. Can you? I found something that might help. Hello everybody, it's Mike, the Baldadonis. Boom! Hey guys, on tonight's episode, we're talking about sleeping. I can't sleep for the life of me. Many moons ago, I took steroids because I was unhappy with my body. When I started taking steroids, I got a heart attack. Now, with the steroids, I built up anxiety, and the doctors put me on depression medication. I don't know whether they put me on depression medication when I just simply had anxiety. So after getting off Zoloft and Seroquel, stuff like that, that really messed me up, all this time, after about 20 years, I still have problems sleeping. Now, some of the reasons why I may have bad sleep disorders is because one, I would wake up all the time thinking I'm having a heart attack. Two, I had a cat for 16 years, almost 16 years, my best friend, and he would wake me up as much as possible, so I never slept because of that as well. And just like everybody else, we have things on our mind. We think about relationships, about work, money, everything possible we bring along to bed. And usually we have a bad time sleeping. I know I do, and I know many people have this issue. Otherwise there wouldn't be all these prescription drugs over the counter. Now, I've done all of those pretty much myself, only to have a lot of side effects. Have you experienced what I've experienced? Like those nasty, scary dreams that were like horrific? I had to get off that stuff. So being with anxiety, my doctor gave me a Zazopam. Basically, it's Xanax, okay? I don't need Xanax every day, but I do need it when I get a trigger for anxiety. But I told the doctor that it helps me go to sleep. What it actually does, it just helps me calm down so I can attempt to go to sleep. And for many, many years, that's what I've been doing. So I just put my cat down after, like I said, almost 16 years. Now I'm trying to get better sleep. Doing the YouTube channel, I spend a lot of time at night editing my videos. Sometimes it's not till 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And then I go to bed only to sleep for 4 hours. That's very unhealthy, and the body needs more than 4 hours of sleep. You know, a lot of people drink alcohol. Alcohol does help you sleep. It's the initial to get you to sleep, but it's very unhealthy for you. I love TED Talks. I watch TED Talks a lot. And I just happened to put it on after doing a video. I was waiting for the video to upload, so that takes about maybe 20 minutes to 45 minutes, depending on how big the video is. So as I was waiting for the video to download and go up on YouTube, I put TED Talks on, and I saw, the first thing I seen was this gentleman named Jim Donovan. He's a drummer. And he was telling his story about how he goes to sleep because he had a very bad diet. He would drink a Red Bull when he woke up to drink a pot of coffee. And then he would have 4 or 5 bowls of cereal before he went to bed. Okay? And he wanted to know why he couldn't sleep either. So being a drummer and his students telling him that it was very relaxing for them, he put it together. He's like, you know what? Let me try this at home. And what I watched on the video, I was skeptical because everything else you see about trying to fall asleep, it doesn't work. It really doesn't. So it's been 2 weeks since I tried this exercise that Mr. Donovan had taught me. And I want to say, the very first night, boom, I passed out. I stopped taking my Xanax for 2 weeks now. I haven't taken it all. And I want to report that it works. It worked, and I couldn't believe it. So what he does is, and I'm going to show you a clip. It's about a 5-minute clip. Let him tell a little bit about the story. And I want you guys to please just give him the full 5 minutes to explain what he does. We'll get back and I'll talk about how it worked for me.
It never occurred to me that I could do the exercise without my drum. And so that night, I did an experiment. At bedtime, I sat at the edge of my bed and I brought my hands to my lap and I began doing my drumming exercise on my legs very lightly. Upon seeing my strange behavior, my wife Tracy looked over at me, rolled her eyes, and just turned out the light. But I kept at it. I wanted to find out if I could get the exercise to work. And at first, nothing happened. But then after about 4 minutes of persistence, I noticed my eyelids starting to get heavy. I was yawning, and I decided just to lay down and shut my eyes for a minute. When I opened them again, it was morning. I slept a solid 7.5 hours with no struggle falling asleep. And most nights since 2010, I've been getting the best sleep of my life. And I do it using an exercise I'm going to show you today that I call brain tapping. Now, this exercise uses a phenomenon that happens in the brain. It's called the frequency following response. This is a very fancy way of saying that your brain loves to follow repeating rhythmic patterns. Essentially, your brain first notices that there's a pattern, it connects with it, and it begins to follow it. Whenever you listen to your favorite music and do this, that's the frequency following response happening. What we're going to do is we're going to help that frequency following response to occur. We're going to activate it, and then we're going to help to slow the speed of your brain activity down by slowing down the rhythm. Now, there might be a few of you out there right now that are thinking to yourself, does this hippie really want me to believe that I can use rhythm to help me fall asleep? Really? And what I would say back to you is, what if I could? What if I could show you how to fall asleep tonight in less time than it takes you to eat a bowl of cereal? Would you try it? Now, here's the great news. You do not need to be good at rhythm for this to work, only willing to try. Here's what happens. The exercise, it's 30 seconds. What we're going to do is bring our hands to our lap like this. We're going to be tapping at the speed of a ticking stopwatch. So right, left, right, left, very lightly. As we do this, we're going to breathe slowly. At the end, we're going to slow the rhythm down. So, if you're willing, I want to invite you just to settle in. Take a big breath in. Begin very lightly tapping on your legs at the speed of a ticking stopwatch. right, left, right, left, right, left. If you're comfortable, I want to invite you just to close your eyes so you can get the full experience. Next, we're going to do a very slow breathing technique. Your job is just to do your best and take breaks if you need them. So eyes are closed, we're tapping lightly, and let's start the breathing. Breathing in slowly, 2, 3, it's very slow, 4, and slowly out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, doing great, 2, 3, 4, and slowly out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, almost there, 2, 3, 4, and slowly out, 2, very good, 3, 4. And now slow the tapping down and slow it down again. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Take a moment to notice how your mind feels. Let's take a big breath in and let it go. You can open your eyes. Now, I saw a couple of you yawning. I take that as a compliment, so thank you. If you got the exercise to work the first time, congratulations. You've got a new friend you can call on tonight to help you get to sleep. If the exercise didn't work as you hoped it would, don't worry, you're not broken. Sometimes it takes a few tries to get used to the exercise. Please don't give up. Now, imagine getting great sleep from now on. Imagine how much better you'll feel. And then imagine people all over the world doing this exercise and getting better quality sleep. Imagine how that might affect peacefulness everywhere. I've got a challenge for you. For the next 5 nights, I want to invite you just to run the exercise for at least 3 minutes. Remember, tap like a ticking stopwatch, breathe slowly, and at the end, slow the rhythm down. Once you're comfortable with it, I want you to feel free to teach it to anyone who needs it, especially kids. Good luck and sweet dreams. Thank you.
Okay, so after watching his video, I tried it that night. Tick tock, doing the tap. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I started yawning right away. Now, I listen to Zen music, low hertz frequencies to help me relax a little bit more. In the background, I have a fan. I like the cool air on me as I try to sleep. The first night, I passed out for 4 solid hours, only to get up because I had to go pee. Don't you just hate that? I was having such a great sleep, and I had a wonderful dream because when I was peeing, I was like, I gotta get back to bed so I can finish this dream. Only to go back to bed and wake up again to go pee again. I was like so pissed, literally. And I was just so upset about that, but I got back to bed, and in my mind, I'm like, this worked. I can't believe that I'm actually sleeping. Now, a lot of people have health issues when they go to bed. Like I said, I had heart problems. Now, people have night terrors, insomnia, like myself, jet lag, sleep apnea, other issues, heart problems, GERD. You can't sleep because you have heartburn. How many people have that? Waking up in the middle of the night only to have vicious heartburn. Sleeping's a a thing of the past, it seems. Like, I have one friend that can sleep a full 8 to 10 hours, and I get very jealous of him. Everybody else I know, 4 to 7 hours. But anyways, talking about able to fall asleep, it works. Now, the other things with people with their restless legs, I found out just recently after doing some physical therapy on my shoulders because I have bad bicep tendons. I got a cortisone shot in my shoulder and I started physical therapy. After having some exercises, I started getting numbness in my hands, ice cold hands. The fingertips hurt on both sides, both hands I should say. It happened to me 3 times. Wake up shaking with all this, my hand like this. Now, yesterday I finally went to the doctors because I had to make sure that I was okay. Only find out that I have carpal tunnel. Now, I never had this problem prior to the shot and the physical therapy. I didn't do the physical therapy exercises for the past 2 days, and I haven't had that problem come back. Kind of funny, huh? So, going to sleep, having a good night's sleep, only to have these type of issues pop up on us, it's very difficult. And I just want everybody to have a good night's sleep. That's all I'm trying to do with tonight's video. I just want to reach out to everybody because I care about my family out there, my YouTube family, my family at home, my friends. I want everybody to have the best possible sleep. And I didn't have to do it with drugs, okay, or alcohol. Give it a try. I tried it for 2 weeks and I do fall asleep. Sometimes it takes a little while to fall asleep, that 5 minutes to 7 minutes, but it does work, okay? So until the next video, everybody, Baldadonis out. So if you do find my stories interesting, please subscribe and look for the notification bell so you can always be updated to all my new videos.